Hi, I'm Mr. Lamb.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Berger.
And we are going to bring you a video today about integer operations with practical problems.
Ooh.
Now, practical problems is just a fancy way of saying word problems.
All right, our learning target today is that I can solve practical problems involving addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division with integers.
We're going to do all four.
Woo!
Okay, so now word problems. Probably the hardest part about word problems is figuring out, is it addition, is it subtraction, is it multiplication, or is it division? Is it positive or is it negative?
Right, and there are a lot of keywords that tell us whether something is a positive integer or a negative integer. So negative would be things like below, a deficit, a debt, spending money. I know a little bit about that. Below sea level, deduct, which happens on a paycheck a lot, loss, decrease, withdrawal, and descent.
And that decrease, that's what happens to my paycheck when she's around too much.
That's right.
Okay, now positive words are words like above, gain, profit. We like profits.
Profit.
Deposit, something I do a lot and she does the opposite.
That's true.
Okay, increase, ascend. Ooh, ascend, we talked about that with integers. Credit, save, above sea level, and income.
What does save mean? Just
Yeah.
kidding, that's a family joke. All right, so let's move on and actually solve some of these word problems. So we want to use strategies like underlining or highlighting or circling kind of those key words to help us decode what's happening. Is it positive? Is it negative?
Yep.
And what operation is happening. Sometimes you could even draw a picture.
Okay,
For all
so,
of us football fans out here, you know.
okay, now I guess I get to be the football fan. So we're going to look at some of the key words here. So a football team doesn't really matter, but it gains. So gains means we know what kind of problem. So that's a positive. So positive 10. Okay, 10 yards. Then the next down, they lose. Ooh, another key word. This one means minus. This one means plus. But we're going to look at this two different ways. We could just use a positive 10 minus the 6 yards would give us 4.
Oh, that's true.
But there's nothing hard about that. There's
That's
nothing super mathematical about that. We learned that back in like the 3rd grade. So let's treat this like an integer addition problem. So this would be 10 plus, well, we know this is actually negative. A negative 6 would give us, well, when the signs aren't the same, what do?
Same sign, add, different sign, subtract.
Ooh, so we're going to subtract 10 minus 6, which we already did. And it's going to give us 4.
Same sign, keep the sign, different, keep the larger.
Larger plus 4.
Maybe let them see your work. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
All right, I'll tackle the next problem. So it says a roller coaster begins at 135 feet above ground level. So I'm 135 above ground level. So ground level would be like 0, so I'm positive above that.
Can I write that for you?
Sure, 135.
A positive 135.
Then it descends. So think about a roller coaster. Descends is that drop, right? So it descends 115 feet.
So that's
it's gonna go
negative
negative.
115.
What is the height of the roller coaster after the descent? So again, this one's mine, Mr. Lamb.
I'll get
So
out of the
again,
way.
we're going to treat it like an integer word problem, right? We're not just going to subtract those. We're going to say I have a positive 135 plus that negative 115. And these are some big numbers. And with integers, the nice thing is that word problems, not with integers, I misspoke. With word problems, you get that handy-dandy calculator, right?
Yes, we get to use a calculator. And
Woo!
if you don't have a handy-dandy calculator, you may use the Desmos calculator that's associated with your computer, which we'll show you in a later video.
Don't you worry about that. So I'm going to type in 135 plus 115, but I'm going to make that integer negative, and I get positive 20.
So where did you get, what button on there gave you that negative sign?
It's right there. It says plus/minus. We'll show you in a calculator when we get one on the screen.
Okay. So now we have another one. Okay, so now again we have to figure out, calculators are always good. Write an expression and solve the equation. A deep sea diver descends. Ooh.
Sorry.
Somebody's worried about our calculator more than giving me permission to write.
Sorry.
Descends, so we know it's going to be negative, into the ocean at a rate of 50 feet each minute.
Ooh, each
so,
minute.
50 feet per minute.
Ooh,
okay? So now, what is the depth of the diver after 15 minutes?
So you mean they go like 50, then 50, then 50, then 50, then 50, then 50, then 50.
Yeah, but I don't want to add 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50
That's
plus 50.
so annoying.
So, repeated addition is also called
multiplication.
So we have 50 feet a minute, and so we're going to use multiplication. Here's one of the several different multiplication signs that you can use.
It's descending.
Ooh, sorry. Thank you. That's a negative 50 because they're descending.
That's true. It's going
Very
down.
good. Thank you very much for that catch.
It's going down.
They're going down.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, God.
Negative 50 feet per minute
So sorry, guys.
times the 15.
You had to witness
Now,
that with your eyes.
so 50 times, negative 50 times 15.
Don't worry. I got it.
You got the calculator?
50, make it negative because it's descending, times 15 minutes is negative 750.
750 feet.
Feet.
Otherwise known as feet.
Sure. You're making the board shake. He's writing so aggressively.
I write pretty aggressively.
All right, so let's do another one before he gets mad. All right, should we do another diving one?
Oh, we've already done one of these.
Oh, we've done one of these. All right, let's do this one.
Ooh, this one's
Ooh.
good. Oh, we're back to football again.
Oh,
You didn't get any
your favorite. Although, yeah, the season's happening this year. Crazy.
Yeah, so far.
So, after 3 plays, a football team lost a total of 36 yards.
So, lost makes it.
And then 36 yards, and they did it in 3 plays, but lost means they're going backwards. They're going negative.
Not
I don't
a
know.
good football team.
I don't know much about football, but I think that's bad. It says if the same number of yards were lost on each play, find the yards lost per play, so per one, right? So I have a loss of 36 yards. I'm going to split it evenly between the 3 plays.
So that's lost, so it's negative 36.
Divided by those 3 plays, and I can probably do this one without the calculator. So, remember our rules of division. Ignore the sign, just do the math. 36 divided by 3 is 12. Woo! I get to stay a teacher. And a negative and a positive, because theirs are mixed, means that it's negative.
See the little.
So, negative 12, oops, I didn't include my words, yards. Or we can do the tic-tac-toe board.
Takes so long.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but if you have a test on integers,
And
it's
you have to
important.
do a bunch of them.
You have to do a bunch of them. It's important to use different strategies.
Yes.
So, negative, positive, my answer is negative. So simple.
So we've gone over integers and we've gone over integer word problems. So really the key to integer word problems is being able to figure out, is it addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division?
Yeah,
That's
and
the hard part.
is my integer positive or negative?
And like you saw me when I almost messed up with the diver, remembering to make sure it's negative. That descending means negative. And what's the key?
The calculator.
Okay, so if you're confused at all, blame her. Watch the next video on your assignment page, or
If you're ready to go,
get that assignment done.
love ya. Bye.
See you later. Bye.